What's up everybody, and welcome back to an all new episode of Conflicts. In this episode here, we'll be looking at the latest version of Super Anthony, our favorite robot in a variety of death battles we've used, as well as even with Linus Tech Tips. This one here is the latest version. As you already noticed, it's got a cool looking gray attacker appearance, but it's a little bit more refined, meaning it has more grip as well as easier to use. Again, if you don't know who Super Anthony is, it is a fighting robot that is literally a humanoid biped that is allowing you to go ahead and entry to any kind of robot fights without any modifications, as well as the capability to actually hit a target at 45 kilograms of force. That's actually pretty strong for a robot of its size. Now, in this episode here, we'll be kind of looking at the newest version, unboxing it, and seeing what's on the inside. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a closer look. So this here is our box, and as you already know, it's kind of big. It has a little handle on the top here so you can go ahead and carry your robot around. It comes with a nice packing, so it does make it a lot easier to go ahead and travel as well. Now the way it opens up is kind of simple. Just go ahead and lift this panel right over here and voila! So we see an instruction user manual here on the top. So you do get a sticker sheet, so you can go ahead and customize your robot as well as to your own likings. However, I went with the attacker version, which you can see right here looks really cool. We have ourselves a remote. So this is everything that it comes with. So you get yourself a Super Anthony robot. You have a user manual, a sticker sheet so you can customize it. You have a controller. This one here is a red version. The previous one was a black version. It does come with a cable to go ahead and connect your robot to the computer so you can go ahead and install your own custom moves. It does have a Bluetooth module, so you can go ahead and install this directly into the robot so you can go ahead and control it using your phone. And it does come with a nice looking stand, almost like an acrylic glass. Kind of has a nice sturdy feel to it. Alright, so this here is our Super Anthony, and in terms of the way it works, it's kind of simple. So you have a battery pack that goes in the back of his head right over here. You connect it to this cable right here, so will connect to the chip itself, and this will control the whole robot as a whole. You have a power switch. That's a first. So the previous model, literally you had to go ahead and kind of place them together, creating almost like a quick little spark, which is always a little bit scary, but this here has an on-off switch, making it very easy to go ahead and turn it on and off. Now, in addition to that, the battery does have a port on the top here, which the cable go ahead and run through, allowing to connect the two together, which the previous one did not as well. Now, one of the biggest improvements that I've seen is on the bottom part over here. So as you see the feet here, there's a bit of a curve. So that curve will actually come in purpose when the robot decides to walk. So if you move forward, the robot likes to put its legs together and then it'll start walking just like this. However, with the previous model is when it does this, it'll actually go ahead and put one foot over the other, causing the robot to trip. This one here will actually go ahead and keep it together, meaning it won't trip over itself, which is actually a great addition to the particular robot itself. Now, other than that, I think they pretty much did the same thing. However, I do notice that the material of this particular robot is a little bit different than the previous one as well. This one here, you can go ahead and peel off the stickers very easily and replace them, versus the previous one, if you put a sticker on there, the moment you peel it off, it'll leave a very sticky residue, making it very difficult to remove the stickers. Besides that, it looks like a very good, promising robot. I do see that it is much more stable and much more sturdy than the previous one, so seeing what this one's about should be quite interesting. Now, there's no better test run than actually turning it on next. So let's go ahead and do that next and kind of see what this robot does. All right, so we're all set and ready to go. So we're gonna go and turn on our robot by simply pressing the button on the back here. And then here's our controller. We're gonna go and switch that over to on as well. This takes 2 AAA batteries. You'll see the lights on, and then as soon as you hit start, watch what happens. Our robot's ready to fight. Now, you can hear that it's actually a lot quieter than the previous servos of the other Super Anthony. Now, the way you move it is simply, you can go ahead and press the left arrow, or go ahead and rotate to the left. You hit the right arrow, rotate to the right. And if you hit forward, it'll move forward, just like that. And then if you move back, it'll move back just like that. Now, you do have the joysticks as well, so you can go ahead and rotate the same way. And if you hold it, you can spin around in a full circle. So it gives you an idea of what that can do as well. Now you can also go ahead and pivot itself. So if I hit R2, it'll pivot to the right like that. If I pivot to the left, just like that, and stuff of that nature. Now you can also hold the X button, hold duck, and then you can let go and go back up again. Now in terms of moves goes, so you have a few different moves. For instance, if I hit L1, it'll jab with this left arm, so I'll punch forward. And if I hit with the R1, it'll do it the other way. So I can do like a combo, just like that. And then you have square and circle. Now square is an uppercut, just like that. And circle is another uppercut. So if you hold it, it'll hold the position. As soon as I let go, it'll go return back to its ready stance. So pretty cool. Now, for instance, let's just say if the robot fell down on its back, just like this, you simply go ahead and click the left analog, and the robot will get right back up. Now, if the robot fell on its front or its face, just like this, you click the right analog, it'll get up just like that as well. So you can see that it does give you a full range of motion, which is very nice and makes it very easy to fight. Now, there is one missing button, which is our triangle button. That triangle button is a super move. Right now I'm pressing it and nothing is happening because it's currently unassigned. Now, so it kind of gives you an idea of what that's about. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go ahead and jump onto the computer, which we haven't seen yet, and actually program this robot to go ahead and do a super move or a kick in this stance when we hit the triangle button. So let's go ahead and do that next. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our supplied USB cable and plug it into the computer and plug the other end into our Super Anthony. So we're gonna unplug this in. So once it reads it, we're gonna go ahead and open up this app called Basic Workshop. And then we're gonna go ahead and open up a pre-downloaded super move. This here is the Ultra Kick. So you can actually scroll through and show you all the frame-by-frame steps and how it kind of like configures it. And then from there, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and import it into the robot. Okay, and then from there, we should be good to go. So what we do is we'll go ahead and disconnect the robot next and power him down. From there, we can go ahead and try running our robot and see if it works. All right, so now we can go ahead and try this out. So we're going to turn on our remote and hit start. Okay, now if we hit triangle, it should work. Before when we hit triangle, it didn't work at all. So let's try this out. All right, let's check that out one more time. Ready? That is an intense kick. So that is a super killer move. Obviously it puts more stress on the servo, so you don't really want to do it too often. But let's try it one more time. Well, let's get a different robot at the same time. All right, let's try this out on Einstein. Okay, so I'll put Einstein kind of facing right over there. And if it works out well, you should be kicking him in the face. Ready? Look at his face. All right, let's take number 2. Ready? Oh man, that is awesome. And yeah, there you guys have it. This here is Super Anthony, the latest version, aka 2.0, whatever you want to call it. Definitely a very cool looking robot and probably one of my favorites thus far. Now, if you guys had any questions or if you wanted your very own, be sure to check out Super Anthony's link down below. Then again, yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Take care now. Bye-bye.